Okay, boys and girls, we are on to Thursday now. What a week it has been. Today is the last day for the week for homework. So we are reading the Chihuahuan Desert. Okay, here we go. Remember, on Thursdays, we reread and answer questions 4 and 5. So the Chihuahuan Desert. A desert is one kind of landform found in the United States and in other parts of the world. Deserts are dry places that get little rain. You can identify a desert by the kinds of plants that grow there. The Chihuahuan Desert spreads into Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. This desert includes Big Bend National Park in Texas and gets as little as 7 inches of rain a year. Many desert plants, such as cacti, have spines or narrow leaves that slow down water loss. Sharp thorns or spines protect these plants, and the water they store from thirsty, hungry animals. The roots of mesquite shrubs grow deep into the ground to reach water. Creosote bushes produce a poison so other plants don't grow near them and take their water. The javelina is the only native wild peccary in the United States. A peccary is a cousin to the pig. Javelinas live in the Chihuahuan Desert. If you visit Big Bend National Park, you may smell the javelinas before you see them. They have a gland on their backs that produces a strong smell. It's called musk, and javelinas use it to mark their territories. These animals travel in groups of 6 to 12. They search for food in the mornings and evenings and avoid the midday heat by resting in the shade. They don't travel far from a watering hole. A javelina has coarse fur that is black and gray. It has a short mane that stands up on its back when it gets excited. Javelinas are tough animals. They can eat anything, even cactus. Okay, so remember, reread and answer questions 4 and 5. So here we go. Answer the questions number 4 and number 5. Number 4 says, why does the author include details about the javelinas in the article? F, to teach people about an extinct desert animal. G, to teach readers about an unusual desert animal. H, to teach people how to protect themselves from javelinas. I, to teach people about the importance of protecting these desert animals. And number 5, how do javelinas survive in the harsh conditions of the desert? Support your answer with details from the passage. Write your response on another sheet of paper. Okay, and then here we are with our math. So you have 6 problems that you are in charge of completing. So for number 1, this is the box method. So we would prefer that for this one, you do the box method since it's right here for you. So you have, they broke this down. So 25 was broken down into 20. So 2 10s, 10 plus 10, and then 5 ones. So 25. Then we have 54. Okay, so we broke this down into 5 10s, that's 50, and then 4 ones. Okay, so then for this one, in this first box, you're going to do 50 times 20. Now, Miss Fuerte and I teach you guys a little bit different. So when you see this plus here, don't even worry about that. Just ignore it. Okay, and then you have this here, 50. Now we have to go to the next box. So 50 times 5. Okay, then you're going to go to the 4. So you're going to go across. So 4 and then up. 4 times 20. And then you're going to go another across, 4, and then up times 5. So we went across and then we went up. Okay, so here, 5 times 20, I always tell my class, look at your digits. So you have 5 times 2, that's 10. And then you have 1, 2 zeros, so that's 1,000. And then you have 50 times 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. And then 1 0, so that's 250. Then you have the next one, 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8, and then 1 0, so that's 80. And then 4, this is a 5. 4 times 5, that's 20. Okay, so then now you're going to go here and you're going to line up your digits. So 1,000. I always tell my students to start with the bigger number, so 250. Then we have 80. Make sure that you're lining them up properly, and then 20. Okay, so now we can add. So that's 0, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to have to regroup. And then 2 plus 1, that's 3. And then you just bring down your 1. So your answer for this, or the product for this, is going to be 1,350. Okay, number 2, you're going to do box method, same thing. Number 3, since you have this available, you could choose to do a box method. So either boxed method, or you could do standard method. It is totally up to you. I would suggest to do boxed just because it's easier. Okay, and then number 5 says there are 28 students in class. Let me get my highlighter. There are 28 students in class. If each student has a pack of 12 markers, how many markers are there in all? Use an area model to solve. Now, this one is specifically telling you area model. Okay, area model is the same as box method. Okay, so we are going to use the box method to solve this problem. And number 6, if there are 16 ounces of water in one bottle, how many ounces are there in 48 bottles? Use an area model to solve. Once again, area model is a box method, so go ahead and use the box method to solve this problem. Okay, and that's it. That's our Thursday's homework, so we are done with homework for the week. Good job, boys and girls.